Hello everybody, and welcome back to Rag-venturediaries YouTube channel. My name's John. Today I'm out on a 10-mile easy run, but I thought I'd take this opportunity to update you on the progress of my Everest Marathon Training Programme. So come and join me. What's the update on the training? Well, up until about 2 weeks ago, everything was going well. I benchmarked my fitness on a trail half marathon race that I ran last year, and this year I was 15 minutes and 4 seconds quicker, so I was quite happy. The next race then was going to be marathon distance, but unfortunately leading up to that, let's say I had a bit of an incident on the trail and I pulled a hamstring, but worse, I popped a rib. Now, I'm saying I popped a rib because whilst I haven't had it medically diagnosed, I've had fractured ribs before and I know what it feels like. And I strongly think that I've fractured a rib. So, I took 2 weeks off to rest that, and it has improved during those 2 weeks. This is the third week since that incident, and I managed to get out on 3 runs this week. This is a 10-mile easy run. Now, whilst the pain is only at about 3 out of 10, and only when I take in deep breaths or jolt, it's still holding me back a fair bit, and also I'm finding my heart rate is elevated. But active recovery and all that, I'm going to keep getting out and hopefully it will improve. Familiar run today over to Great Castle Head, if we can get across the creek. The tide does seem a little bit high. So here's an example of my heart rate. It's at 138 and I'm only just plodding along. And on this run 3 weeks ago, that was like about 124 beats a minute. So it is affecting me. So as Mike Tyson said, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. So really this is a bit of a punch in the face for me. I'm going to have to test and adjust my training. So it's going to be by feel. I'm going to do what I can, and hopefully it's comfortable and doesn't worsen the injury, and just keep my fingers crossed that I can continue to build my fitness while being really cognizant of the state of this injury. So here we are approaching the beach, and a bit of good luck really, the tide looks low enough, it looks like we're going to get across the creek. I was thinking I better explain why am I persisting with training. Well, in 3 weeks I'm racing the CANUM, which is a 40-mile ultra marathon. So I'm keeping my legs ticking over because I'm preparing for that, and that's a key event in turn to prepare me for the Everest Marathon. But what's really interesting is I'd like to hear your thoughts down below. What are the worst injuries that you had when you've been out running, and what are the worst injuries that you've been able to train through? Did it work? What are your views? Should I just stop and do nothing, or should I keep going on and doing easy training? What I spoke about before, about adapting my training, I'm dropping out all the high intensity stuff now and the interval training until I get better. And once I'm better, hopefully I'll be able to get back to that. But I'm not sure if that's going to be this side of the event, which was on the 29th of May, which is only about 70 days away. Your views would be welcomed. Why not comment down below? Now we're going over a bit of slippy rough stuff now. I wouldn't have minded so much if I'd have done the injury on this, but it was a really innocuous little incident. Just ridiculous really. But there we are, it is what it is, and I've just got to take it in my stride. I've read a lot of elite athletes talking about how to deal with injuries, and really that's what marks them out, isn't it? Apart from the fact they're elite, but it's their ability to deal with and cope with injuries, keep positive and come back stronger. Hopefully that's what I'll be able to do. But let's get on with this, show you the views as we approach the creek. So here we are, heading over to the creek. We'll do another 1.5 miles after this, and then hopefully catch a tide on the way back. Just go straight back home. Here's a bridge, over we go. Hello. Dog having a swim, lovely day for it. Trying to keep the heart rate down, keep the pace regulated. Easier said than done. I'm way over map and it's supposed to be zone 2. So there we are, the turnaround point. 5 miles, have a drink and head back. Let's go. Well, coming up on 8 miles, taking it pretty slow. Can't say I'm finding it easy, but it is what it is, and we'll keep going now until we finish. And I'll sum up at the end. Well, there you are, folks, just at the end of the 10 miler, walking up this hill, which I actually ran up yesterday quite hard. I don't intend to do that today. And about 0.3 of a mile to get home. I'd be glad to get that over with. I must admit, today's a Thursday. I'll have 2 days rest and then try to do a 20 miler trail on Sunday to get back on track. Feeling a bit tired now, need the rest, but I'll let you know how it goes. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks. So slow, aching, calves are aching, quads are aching. Mind you, it was a tempo run on Tuesday, a MAF run on Wednesday, and a 10 mile slow on Wednesday, so I've had no rest yet. 2 days rest and then I'll run on Sunday. We'll see how we go. We've just got to take it really slow. Oh, annoying. 3 steps forward, 5 steps back.